Hi, everyone, and welcome to English 2 at College of the Sequoias. I'm your instructor, Erin Fujinami, and I'm just going to go over some quick things to help you get started in our class. So first of all, I just wanted to introduce myself since we're not seeing each other in person, and we also don't have whole class Zoom if this is an asynchronous class, which yours is. So this way we can get to know each other. My name's Erin. You can call me Erin. You can call me Mrs. Fujinami, whatever works for you. I got my bachelor's and master's at Fresno State. I am a mom, a wife, a pet mom. I love to travel. I love to read. I love to cook. So I've given you all a couple pictures of just me and my family kind of hanging out. I'll ask you to share pictures too in your introductions on Canvas if you're comfortable with doing that, just so we can all get to know each other. So this is one of my crazy cats, Bagel. She's huge. That's one of my sons fishing. He loves to do that. This is us on a family outing a while back and then visiting the snow, I think last year. So yeah, those are some things I like to do. Looking forward to getting to know all of you. In case you need to reach me or when you need to reach me, here are some ways that you can do that. Try to contact me during school hours if you can. Always include your name along with which course you're in and any other relevant details. So if you're letting me know that an assignment is being wonky or you need some extra time or a link is broken, it's really helpful if you tell me which one and where those things are located so that I can fix it and reply to you all in one action. I usually respond within 2 business days. I do my very best to, get back to you better than that, quicker than that. But sometimes it takes the 2 days. I work full time. I'm also a parent, right? And this semester, I'm also in school myself, working on my doctorate. So I understand the struggles of being a student and balancing all the things. So I really appreciate your patience, and I do my very best to get back to you as soon as possible. For the fastest response, you can text me. You have a code to join our Remind class in your syllabus. And if you text that code to the number 81010 and follow those directions, it'll get you enrolled in our class on that Remind app. And that way we can text back and forth. You'll usually get a quicker response that way versus like email, for instance. And then, of course, you can email me using the inbox feature on Canvas or the COS email as well. So lots of options for how to reach me. Please reach out anytime you have a question or you need some help with assignments or whatever it might be. So in this class, we are in English 2, which is logic and composition. So we're going to be doing a lot with analyzing and evaluating arguments, writing logically, using evidence effectively. And I also hope that you can build a community of people that you can rely on and chat with throughout the rest of your time here at COS and even beyond. So the goals for our class are all of these things here. Anytime you wonder why we're doing various assignments or readings, it's so that by the end of the semester, you can do all of these things really well and carry those skills on into your life, whether that's, furthering your college career, whether that's something that you're using in your everyday life outside of college. These are all useful things to do. So those are kind of our big picture goals. All right, so the syllabus. It has everything that you need to know about the course, including all of our policies, links to all of our readings, links to places where you can get extra help to help you be successful in the class, along with a detailed schedule of readings and assignments for the entire semester. So that way you can plan ahead, you know where to access your readings, you can look ahead for large due dates and make sure that you're making time for those things in your busy schedule. You can access the syllabus on our Canvas page under the syllabus link. So this class is entirely online and it's asynchronous. So that means that we do not have Zoom meetings, but you do have lectures, readings, and videos that are available to you every week. I post these to Canvas every week on Sunday, so you can watch and read at your own pace, but you do have to make sure that you're prepared to turn things in when they are due. So again, look at the schedule of classes to make sure that you understand those big due dates. And then we have things that are due every week on Wednesday and Friday on Canvas. They're due by 11:59 p.m. and I generally don't accept late work. However, if you have an emergency or something that comes up, let me know and I'm happy to talk with you about how we can make that work. As long as it's not all the time, I'm usually okay with giving an extension when you need one. We also have a couple of things built into our class, including group collaboration. So you don't have group projects, you don't have group grades, but you do have a group that you should be collaborating with throughout the semester, and we'll talk more about that. But just know that that is an important component of our class, and if you don't like groups, hopefully it reassures you that all of the grading and all of the work is still done individually. So really it's just like a support system for class. Tutoring is also built in. Again, when and how you attend is up to you. And of course, tutoring is available for free. So again, we'll talk more about that later. But some things that are important to know about our class. So groups, everybody gets to be part of a small group this semester. Any group collaboration, so that can be a group text, meeting online, meeting in person, chatting in any other format that works for you. Those things count as a group meeting for our class. So it's a really flexible way to be a part of a group without like very strict standards about how and where you have to meet, because I want this to be something that works with everyone as much as possible. Additionally, there are no graded group assignments. So you have group reflections, but those are individual reflections where you individually just share with me how things are going in your group. So how are you showing up for your group? Are you answering when they are reaching out? Are you reaching out when you have questions? Those kinds of things. And again, those group reflections, they have due dates. You can look at the schedule of classes to see when those are due. But those are individual and they're private. So your group won't see what you share with me. That's just between you and I. You can see which group you're in on Canvas by going to the Welcome module and then clicking on the link that says Get in Touch with Your Groups. And that document that tells you which group you're in also has detailed information about ways you can reach out to your group and what I'm expecting and asking of you with group collaboration as well. So to start, I would say contact your group using the Canvas inbox, and then you can swap contact information and decide if you want to text or have, some other way that you all keep in touch with one another. Again, if you have any questions or concerns about groups, feel free to reach out to me and I'm happy to troubleshoot with you. If you're a little bit hesitant with groups, know that as a student, I hated groups too, but the way that I use groups in our classes is different probably than what you've experienced before. And I've had really great success even from students who were hesitant at first. So I really encourage you to just give them a try, see how you do with groups, and see how it works in this way that we do groups. Tutoring, as I mentioned, is also another feature that's built into our class. So lots of studies have shown, and my own experience as an instructor has shown that students who go to tutoring consistently do better in their classes. So even if you think you don't need tutoring or you haven't had a great experience before, again, I encourage you to just give it a shot. So we do have tutoring built into our class. 5 times throughout the semester, you're going to be turning in a tutoring reflection, which again is just a private reflection between you and I, where you tell me when you've gone to tutoring recently, what you worked on, and how that went for you. So check out the schedule of classes to make sure that you plan ahead for those so you can make a tutoring appointment at a day and time that fits into your schedule. When you go to tutoring, you can work on anything related to our class. So you can have a tutor help you out with just getting through one of the readings or planning how to make time for writing an upcoming essay. Or maybe you want to work with a tutor on outlining an essay or understanding the concepts that we're working on for homework that week. It's really up to you. As long as it has to do with our class, you're good to go. Tutoring is free through COS, so you can make an online appointment to talk with a tutor that way, or you can go in person. And there are details in Canvas that help you with how to get access to a tutor. That information is in our welcome module. And once students have gone to all 5 required tutoring appointments, they can also go to additional tutoring to earn some extra credit. So details about that are in the syllabus, but if you're looking for extra credit, this is one of the ways that you can do that. So what should you expect from class? Weekly, we have assigned readings that are posted on Canvas on Sundays, and you'll need to read those in preparation for your assignments, which are due Wednesday and Friday. You also have assigned recorded lectures every week. Again, you can watch those anytime. They're posted on Sunday, and then the things that you need to turn in are due Wednesday and Friday. So you're welcome to work ahead if you have, work or social things that you want to do, or you just don't want to have to turn in homework on a Friday. That's understandable. So definitely if you want to work ahead, you're free to get started on any of the things that I post as soon as I post them on Sundays. You'll usually have weekly discussions that are due at least twice a week, but everything is always due by Wednesday and Friday. The only exception is essays. When we're working on an essay draft, those are due on Mondays. But again, the schedule of classes has all of those due dates. So if you want to make time and put those in a planner, put them in your phone, check out the schedule of classes and you can look ahead to see when those are due. Again, another thing you should expect is collaboration. Collaborating with people in your class who are going through the same things that you are is a really great way to keep yourself accountable, especially since we're in an online class, and also to help make sure that everyone does well, right? So if collaborating in this way is new to you, I encourage you to just give it a chance and know that there's lots of research along with all of my experience as a teacher, which demonstrates that this approach really makes a difference. So try to be open to collaborating and working with your groups, with myself, with a tutor, and it'll probably work out well for you. Things that you can expect from me, I try my best to give really clear expectations for assignments so that you understand what to do, when, and how. I'm always open to talk about your progress in class or on an assignment or something that you're struggling with. So remember, I'm here to help. Please reach out to me if you have questions or concerns. Again, new modules, and that's just like an online folder that has everything that we need for the week. Those are always posted on Canvas on Sunday, so you can expect that consistency. I'll also do my best to respond to your texts and emails as soon as I can and within 2 business days. So if it's been 2 business days and you haven't heard back from me, send a follow-up. It could be that I didn't see that message. And then I'll be flexible with my expectations whenever I can because I know that life happens and things come up. So if that happens, again, just reach out to me and we can troubleshoot. All right, so what should I do next? You should head to Canvas, go through the welcome module. In that, you're going to find our syllabus, your assigned group, and directions for how to get in touch, and all kinds of links that will stay there in that welcome module for the rest of the semester. So that's going to be things that will help you get familiar with Canvas, information about the tutoring center, and all kinds of other helpful resources to keep handy. After you've worked through that welcome module, then you should start on the week 1 module. So this is our first module with regular assignments in it. So you'll see our first weekly schedule, your first assigned lectures and readings, along with a list of the week's assignments. And remember, these things are due each week on Wednesday and Friday by 11:59 p.m. So if you haven't yet, log into Canvas, look at everything in the welcome module, and then get started on week 1. And then when we get ready to start week 2, you'll see the week 2 module pop up on Canvas and so on. All right, so I'm very glad that you're all here. I look forward to getting to know everybody. Again, reach out to me if you have any questions.